men shave. Real men shave their faces. Real men shave their faces.
Good morning, Steve, your Daily Shaver. This morning, guess what turned up and guess what doesn't fit? Okay, that's about as far as I get. Now, I know how to load. Proof! I know how to load. Here's my Oneblade Genesis. Pop it in, up, down, ready to shave. Piece of cake. Oneblade Core. Just put it in. Gets to there and then stops. Now you'll notice it goes down on that side and it won't go down on that side. It's actually distorting the blade and it's digging down into this corner, and no amount of buggery has been able to get it to go in evenly. Now, it didn't originally go in on this side either. I have chipped away in trying to get the sharp blade down there. I chipped away. Now, how to explain this? Okay, in trying to slide this in, I have taken, have a look there. You can see those two little nodules. Now the idea is the blade's supposed to come down and sit on top of those. Now originally it wouldn't come through on this side, but when I pushed it hard enough, it was close enough that it just sheared the top of the top plastic off that was in its way. However, on this side, the blade is distorting, or it's going straight, but there's something wrong with this bit of plastic. It's been, I don't know, bent or something. And the result is this is digging into this point here. And if I actually pushed hard enough, it'd just shear that little plastic stopper on this side clean off. I'm very upset about it. I've already emailed them requesting another one. It can't be rescued. The amount of plastic I've sheared off this so far is disturbing. I have actually tried putting the blade in sideways and just seeing if I can clear the path into that corner, putting the blade in, put it on top, and I can, there is a little bit of something that's, then I try it this way, still goes down into that corner. It's just distorting. Now I know there's nothing wrong with the blade, so I'm going to get on with today's shave, and I'm just going to use this, the normal Oneblade, and piece of cake. It's in, it's ready to go. Oh, by the way, fit, finish, handle, steel rod, bloody brilliant. Up until that point, same flexible head. By the way, most people are shaving wrong with this. I'm going to show you in this video, and I'm going to do how to shave with the Oneblade razor. How you shave, it's got no blade in it, so I can do this. Place it on your face and place some pressure. Now, with a normal Oneblade, you can shave like this and it'll work. With this one, you can get a little bit extra pressure by putting your finger here. And you do use pressure, you do a single stroke, and you let the head, look at that, you let the head contour to your face. People go, do I need the pivoting head? Yes! Yes! That's the whole point of this razor. People that go buffering like this and they can feel the head springing, they're not getting proper contact for their shave. So you're going to get real difficulty in getting BBS. This is a razor where a little bit of pressure, what you're doing, not on the head, on the handle, what you're providing is even pressure when you shave, and you're doing the guide and letting the head doing the contour. Okay? So again, contour. Long, even strokes. You're just applying the pressure. People that don't trust it are using it like this. Guess what? I did the same thing and I got subpar shaves. It's not how you shave with the Oneblade. Anyway, enough about that. Now, I actually have a Oneblade unboxing because I got the complete kit. But I'm saving that. Decided to just do my rant. And let's get in. I've just had a shower. My t-shirt today says, with great moustaches comes great responsibility. So, saw it hanging in a shop and went, that's a shaving t-shirt, I should own that. Plans for my bathroom have not gotten anywhere. I still haven't got the desk for computer editing erected because I need another pair of hands to get the damn thing held in place while I screw it together. Today, still rocking the hell or high water. And even though it's got knocked off a bit of plastic, I'm sure it's sharp enough. And like I said, place it on your face and glide long, even strokes. And for your first pass, don't fret too much on how close you get. Now, the longer and the evener the stroke, the better you're going to remove hair from your face. Now, that took off a bit. No razor does it all in one pass. Not even the magic Oneblade. Honestly, if someone wants a one-pass shave and happy to live with it, I'd just suggest you go for a Gillette Fusion. You're pulling at least 5 blades over your face, and they've got the angle right. The 6-bladed ones from Schick and who's the other one? Doka, whatever it is. They do a 6-bladed razor. They haven't got the angle right. I find them too aggressive and not a very good shave. Right, with the grain and against the grain. Well, this will just about give me damn fine. Okay, 2 passes. New blade. It's pretty damn good. Now, if you want BBS, that's where you start mapping out your face, looking at against the angle there, that going that way, and down this way into that corner. So, I go and map it. And then I work on now, people say you can't get BBS. I could get BBS out of a rusty nail. It just requires technique and patience. Remember, we are clever monkeys. These are just tools. You want your tools to work, you learn to use them. Now, a lot of people think that their final pass for BBS has to be absolutely nothing there. No, your hairs retreat on your face after you clean up. So I'm just using residual slickness to pass over. There we go. 2 passes plus cleanup. You'll notice that most of those were all long strokes. And just like that. Now I'm missing this bit. Often happens. Now I can't tell you what the shave difference is between this and the core, because obviously until I can get a blade in the core, it isn't going to happen. That is a fantastic shave. Yep, smooth as. And remember, somewhere between damn fine and BBS is the point where feel free to stop. You know, don't go to the point you bleed, don't go to the point. Now, that's a 10-minute shave with talking into the camera. If I wasn't talking into the camera, I could have done this in 5 minutes. 5 minutes for a really good shave. Okay, clean the Oneblade. When I clean the blade, I go with it, not against it. And my shaving stand's out of camera. I'll just put it up out of the way. Right. When I look at it, I can see there's a slight smile across the plastic, and that is distorting the blade. I can also see, if you can get the angle right, for those of you getting 2 or 3 shaves out of your one blade, solution. Grab yourself something like one of the other razors that take this and get a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th shave, because these stay shaped bigger. Okay, these blades stay sharp for lots more shaves than we're getting out of them. If you're not getting the shave out of the one blade, take the blade out, put it in another razor, get a couple more shaves. Get your money's worth out of the blade. Stop wasting them, people. And the first person to build a machine that drops one of these little batteries, you're going to be my friend. Now, as far as this goes, I'm going to try and show you. The other thing is constantly putting the blade in here, you're getting scratches. And the other thing is, you can just see here on the back is the little area just here where it was stuck. And they've cracked it off the, these are all, you know, on a line on a bit of plastic, and they break them off. And I was a little disappointed to see that that hadn't been cleaned up or buffed or something. I think that's regrettable. Pop in the blade, and yep, it's not going to go down on that side. And it keeps being warped out of the way. So the actual head here, in this case, is warped. I'm thinking in their process of the dyes, there's something wrong with some of their dye. You've got to remember their dye has, this could be on a roll of plastics that might inject 10 or 100 at a go. Then they snap them all off the central one, clean them up, check them to make sure they're unmarked, pop them on the handle, they're installed, put in their boxes and sent out. I'm guessing that some of the dyes aren't perfect and they need to work out which ones that are so they can go and change. So I don't think I'm going to be the only one getting this particular problem. Don't fret, contact the company, follow their procedures for getting a new one or a refund, whichever is your choice. And if this went in, I would have been shaving with this today. And like I said, long even strokes, finger on the back, and remember, taking the blade out, flat against your face and letting the head do the curve, you're supplying pressure. Now, not enough that, you know, you're not doing this, but you are supplying even pressure when you're using it. People that go like that, right, and pulling it on the angle and not taking advantage of the pivot head. I don't need a pivot head. It's because you're using it wrong. You don't need a pivot head if you use it wrong. It's not used the same as your standard single edge. Warning to everybody. You know, as soon as I get this fixed, I'll be telling you more about a razor that I still think has a place in everyone's bathroom at $50. Hey, I'm Steve, your daily shaver. These things happen to me too. I deal with them. I tell you about them. I'm wishing you all good food, good friends, good shaves, amen. Well, it's nice to be important. It's more important to be nice to companies when things go wrong. Remember, all I get to hear about is problems. Remember, if you have a good experience, tell people. Not because some people won't have bad ones, but it's also good to hear about people that are learning how to get a good shave. Remember, you're a monkey. This is a tool. Learn how to use it. I'm Steve, your daily shaver, wishing you all the good shaves, and goodbye.
Bearded man, you think that you're so cool, but your face looks like a small marsupial.